Hey.
What's up, yo?
Get down, force.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Williamson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Down low. Fades back. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Right side, Edwards. Out to the right wing. And Williamson gets it to go.
Well, Zion's so hard to deal with inside, and he'll make the right play almost every time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Fires the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Let me tell you, that's a smart pass. Get it to Stewart, and she'll knock him down.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Out to Bird. For the three. Green with the block. And here's Irving. Now here's Brown. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here's Edwards. And And Edwards slams it in.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Irving looking over the floor. Basket counts.
Well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on the defense.
Here's Williamson. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
On the wing, Green. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And he can't bank that one in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
O'Neal on the wing. And Shaq with the slam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Towns, no luck.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Bucket is good. Stewart's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
How about the focus from her on the jumper? Total concentration.
Williamson outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. No good from Hamilton.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Murray. And stolen by Williamson. To the middle. And Williamson throws it down.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
Here's Towns. Pass to Williamson. And Brunson has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. The shot missing. Outside Roy. Here's Hamilton. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Bird. Bird fights for his bucket inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Roy is doubled. Back to Murray. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. And Brandon Roy, good for three. Roy's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. Parker. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And these are high-value shots inside. She's going to make that more often than not.
Well, look, Towns is not just a scorer. He's a willing and capable playmaker as well.
And it's Irving missing. Edwards downhill. Goes back up. Oh, and there's Rodman making a fantastic play. Rodman's got the game tied up here for Virginia Beach. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And will return shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Right side, Irving. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 6 points.
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times, or this is what he'll do to you.
Brunson surveying the D. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
And Stewart gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
No problem with that one. She gets to her spot in the corner and knocks it down.
Williamson, the screen. Inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, I don't know what's scarier. Zion setting the screen or him coming off the screen.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Here's Oklahoma City. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to lead points at the line.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Into the lane, and he can't jam it through. Here's O'Neal. They kick it out to Green. This one for three. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three...
Oh, that was something
Are
else.
you kidding me?
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. .119 left to play here in the third. Rodman outside. Back to Westbrook. It's stolen by Rodman. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
Here's Curry. Still scoreless. To the inside. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
For Virginia Beach, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. The three-pointer, no good. Westbrook wide open. He fires. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Roy.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry making it look so easy.
Well, you know that's the name of the game these days. Hit threes, spread out that defense.
Over to the wing. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Eight seconds left in the third. And he's good on the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Oklahoma. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Virginia Beach trails by 9. Pass to Garnett. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. On the wing, Murray. Outside, Green. Westbrook with the steal. Outside, Curry. Left side, Westbrook. Driving inside. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Cash money, Brown with the train.
That was a sweet one right there.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. No good with the triple. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Trailing here by 8.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
It's Brown on the wing. They kick it out to Green. Here's Stewart. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 9.
I'll tell you, she really answered the bell today. She's been a force.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And 2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled on the shot.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
That one misses. Virginia Beach trails by 7. Curry outside. That shot no good.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Left side Irving. And the wide open shot from Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
And the slam dunk by Irving.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Curry outside. Everything's within Curry's range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. And that one's good, Irving.
And you got to love when Irving attacks the defense, knows how to get it done on the drive.
Man showing some terrific range.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And Stephen Curry, another 3.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Curry. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. And tonight, we've got Virginia Beach playing against Los Angeles. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And Towns is a lot for a defense to handle, especially when he's looking to score inside.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
Here's Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Shaq.
Well, Zion is such a problem for any defense. You can't help but use a foul to try and slow him down.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Smart pass leading to an easy bucket.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Now here's Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. And Brunson throws it down hard.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
And here's Smith. 5 points in the game. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very
That is a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Outside Edwards. Williamson, the screen. Edwards, no good. Fast break, the Lakers. And a wide open look for Porter. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And that shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And the jam by J.R. Smith.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Williamson. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Whoa! What a powerful dunk by Towns, showing the rim no mercy.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Virginia Beach trails by 4. Now the Lakers on the break. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
Oh, my goodness. Fella just making it look easy.
Well, he's got the athleticism and the aggressiveness to make the spectacular, not that we get used to it, but look a little routine sometimes.
You hit it on the head.
Nice move. The rebound by Oden. Los Angeles leading by 4. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
And finished off by Williamson.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And the rare 3 from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He's perfect from the line this time. Here is Edwards. Williamson, the screen. Edwards, look out! Here he comes!
My goodness! Whew.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for Los Angeles. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 7.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Look, he wasn't going to miss that opportunity. He saw the open man and took advantage. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs. Wow, no problem going right at the bigger defender.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Now here's Brunson. And again, it's the Lakers.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Lakers leading by 5. Bonner's shot good.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Rebound the Lakers.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Shot by Oden is no good. Virginia Beach trails by 6. Stolen by Brunson. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. Jaquez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Well, he was ready for that pass, and that's exactly what you want from guys playing off the ball.
No good from Bird. Los Angeles leading by 9. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from that.
And Bonner pulls it down. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
Well, that one's on the defense. Gave him a little too much of a window there.
O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
The Lakers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Both good from the line that time.
WW.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. In the corner, it's Bird. To the paint. Fierce move by O'Neal.
Sure, why settle for the layup when you can just jam it home? You gotta love the aggressive finish.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Out left to the wing. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Towns. Barrett wide open. He fires. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Brunson. Pass to Hero. Now here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance. Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Got a piece of it.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can't. They send a clear message to your opponent.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And the second free throw, good. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Misses off the right iron. O'Neal inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Hero. Brunson outside. And Brunson throws it down hard.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night. Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
Here's Westbrook. Rejected by Hero.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Towns with the steal. Brunson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Towns for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Three-pointer. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 6 points.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
What a powerful dunk by Towns, showing the rim no mercy.
And Garnett has it in the corner. And he drives in.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
And here's Benson outside.
And the thing about Robin, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Shot's good by Hero.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And here we go. Fast break, and Hero's got it. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Offensive rebound. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, that's the kind of special athlete he can be. What a slam.
And Shaq with the slam.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Smith outside. Gets it off. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rodman outside. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Curry looking it over. Shaq down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And Barrett gets it to go.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
For 3, Bonner. They get it again. Smith fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. Shaq down low. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's Hero. West. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg
Come on,
Anthony.
2K, don't lag on me now.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Right side, Edwards. And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for. An outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way. Either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Barrett. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Williamson, the screen. A putback, and that's collected by Bird. Williamson in the post. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Oh, here's Edwards. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it. Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Athens. It's a three-point game. It's stolen by Edwards. And Williamson throws it down.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Johnson left side. Towns. And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, big cat saying no way.
No one. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's Athens to start out. Inside. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Down low, and the dunk by Towns.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now Athens with it. Stolen by Brunson. And there's the drive.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
To the right side. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Back to Maxey. 2 points. That one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, this is why you can't get lazy on defense. When you leave someone open, this is what happens.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Randolph. And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williams.
Here's Randolph. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, that's a win for the offense when you get some easy chances at the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Fires the 3. Drill.
Mano. This is where it can get up.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
Now here's Randolph. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And Athens making a change here. .46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Now Athens with it. On the wing, Williams. And it's Bird with the rebound. And Brunson has it in the corner. And he dunks it in right on Zach Randolph. Right over Zebo.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Athens leads by 3. After this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Here's Williamson. Here's Bird. Oh, Bird flies in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
And it's Bird with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Allen's shot is off. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. They trail by 1. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside Rose. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Pass to Jamison. Virginia Beach pulls it in. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. And Towns throws it down.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And it's Maxey with the ball for Athens. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And stolen by Maxey. Here's Jamison. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Jamison's got 6.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. That's what we call a winning play.
And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Dosunmu. Outside Leonard. Leonard, powerful move.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
A wide open look for Bird. And a miss there on the triple. Athens leading by 4. Outside Leonard. Stolen by Bird. Off target from outside.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Towns in the corner. Out to Bird. Pocket 4. Over to the left wing. On deep, Brunson. The shot missing. Now Athens with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got the lead up to 6 now for Athens.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Athens ahead. Up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Virginia Beach trails by 4. Pass to Bird. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game. O'Neal outside to the paint. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Towns. And it's off the back rim. No good. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. They lead by 1. Here's Edwards. Williamson outside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Williamson. Outside, Maxey. Here's Edwards. What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So, Milwaukee will get the first possession. Now, flag. Pass to Shaq. It's stolen by Edwards. All alone. And Brunson throws it down hard.
Well, you can't be careless when Edwards is roaming nearby, because he can and will pick your pocket, which leads to points in transition.
I like to see that kind of decisive movement, driving hard when he has an opening.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And here's a time out from K.C. Jones now. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's Milwaukee now. Wembanyama outside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
That one falls for Brunson. The second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the contest. A timeout called by K.C. Jones. He's ready to talk things through with them. Free throw good. Flag. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
LeBron, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
And look, that's just a guy getting to his spot and making the defense pay.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Towns with the steal. Wide open. And Williamson throws it down.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
Drops in the tray.
You know, that was a smart feed setting up for the three.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Down low. Wembanyama.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Williamson. And he can't jam it through.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And here's a timeout from Casey Jones now. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. McGrady outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Oden. Pushing it up. SGA feeling it out a bit. McGrady with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And it's Oden finishing it off.
And this is why they involve Oden in the screen and roll. He's effective at cutting to the basket.
Thomas with the steal. It's deflected. It's stolen by Edwards. Three-pointer, Bird. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bird's got 5 now.
Okay, I see it showing off some range there.
Watch it.
Outside Jackson. Back to Oden. And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, big cat saying no way.
Six to shoot. Knocks it loose. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Five seconds left in the first quarter.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Pass to Oden. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 4 on the shot clock. Pass GA, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Trailing by 5. A shot by McGrady, no good. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Bird with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Well, this is why you get Jackson Jr. the ball inside. He has a good sense for how to capitalize down there.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Towns. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 8 points.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. .157 left to play here in the half. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Zion keeping the defense on their toes right there.
Thompson with it. Now defended by Flagg. Pass to Williamson. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. .132 left to play in the first half. Brunson, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Driving in. Pass to LeBron. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Over in the corner, Williamson. O'Neal with the steal. In the corner, it's James. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Virginia Beach?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
It's good from long range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
James right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And James drills them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Brunson. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. "11 seconds left here in the second. Here's James. Oh, James absorbed the hit on the drive.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Milwaukee leads by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Milwaukee leading by 3. Thompson with it. Picked up by Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Wall. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Virginia Beach. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. That one falls for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Brunson. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. A 2-point game. Pass to Williamson. It's stolen by Wall. And Thompson puts up a deep 3.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is this engaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
On defense, Virginia Beach. Wall draws the double. Stolen by Bird. For 3, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Edwards got 11.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
All with it. He has yet to score. Jackson in the corner. Kicks it out to Williamson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Edwards, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Thompson surveying the floor. Outside, Wall. He's looking for James. Whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass it.
Oh, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
And here is LeBron. He's got 13. And it's Wall in the corner. Here's Jackson. Launches a 3. And John Wall with the 3.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
Out to Bird. Here's the 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all. on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. For Milwaukee, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That's good from O'Neal.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
O'Neal hits them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Left side, O'Neal. Kicks it out to Williamson. For 3, Edwards. Shaq with some nice D. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. Outside, Edwards. Here's Bird. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 9. And time for the short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's McGrady. Sinks the three-pointer. McGrady's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Milwaukee.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside? And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And the dunk by Brunson.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
Pass to Shaq. Here's Flagg. Back to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. And Flagg throws it down.
Vicious finish by Flagg. Full throttle.
Bird inside. From outside, Thomas pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Williamson. Here's Edwards.
Well, when Edwards is pulling out pump fakes, it's borderline unfair.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt. Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
Free throw good, McGrady. He hits the second from the line.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. It's a 13-point game. It's tipped. Outside, Brunson. Now O'Neal. Layup no good. Here's Flagg. From deep. Brunson there for the rebound. Bird finishing in close.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Milwaukee leading by 11. O'Neal. And he drives in.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. O'Neal with the steal. Now Williamson. Edwards. And the rejection by Wembanyama. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Stolen by Bird.
Well, you see those defensive instincts paying off. Great anticipation to kick the ball and head the other direction.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brunson fires. Brunson draws the double. And he commits the intentional foul. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. On the wing, Dosunmu. Here's O'Neal. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tucker. Money from the wing.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
Here's Edwards. Dosunmu with it. Brunson picks him up. And Shaq with the slam.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
Green with the block.
You see the defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best.
Here's the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Pass to Shaq. Fader on the way. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Brunson, good.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
O'Neal wide open. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. O'Neal looking around. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. From the wing, Virginia Beach pulls it in. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
Shoots the 3. Pass to Tucker. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Tucker's got 5.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, good looking 3 there from Smart. He knocks down his fair share of those.
Williamson from long range. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Here's Tucker. And the 3 off target. And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
The drive by Williamson.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender contests every shot he can.
Virginia Beach working the ball around now. And stolen by Hamilton. Here's Tucker. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job. Trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Virginia Beach trails by 21. Brunson goes in. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And both free throws good for Green. Williamson outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Chicago leading by 19 points. Over in the corner, Green. Smart. Pass to Tucker. Shoots over Bird. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I like to see that. The mid-range is not dead yet.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. On the wing, Bird. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Bird's got 9.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
Yeah, good touch on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
Here's Green. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He has 7.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
Williamson with the bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And the rejection by Bird. The putback, and he recovers it.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Here's Williamson. Great D that time from Green.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Beal with the steal. And the rejection by Bird. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Dosunmu. Screen by Leonard. Here's Green. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Edwards looking it over. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Here's Beal to the inside. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And that one's good by Shaq.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Knocked away. Jumps up. And finished off by O'Neal.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Chicago leading by 20. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his 1st foul of the game. On defense, Virginia Beach. O'Neal from long range. Pass to Williamson. Over Green. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. For Chicago, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And the free throw, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Here's Dosunmu. Virginia Beach pulls it in. On the wing, Bird. Over in the corner, Edwards. And again, Chicago running the court in transition.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
Here's Williamson.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. O'Neal from long range. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The kick out to Towns. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Out to the wing. And it's Brunson missing. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And Green is right there. Green's got 9.
Oh, good anticipation by Draymond, crashing the glass right on time to win that second chance look. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Another steal. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Tucker. 13 points in the game.
Well, that one's on the defense. Gave him a little too much of a window there. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Chicago leading by 18. Here's Dosunmu. Buries the long-range jumper.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
From deep, Brunson. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Got a piece of it. And another turnover here by Chicago.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Into the lane. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And he's been big in this game, imposing his will on the offensive end.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago running away with it. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Smart. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Smart. No good on the quick three. Out to the right wing. Pass to Brunson. Williamson from long range. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, you'd like to see Williamson be able to take that 3 more often, but he's got to shoot it better.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The fader gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
That's a nice looking jumper from Dan there, showing how dangerous he can be.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that. That dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Zion keeping the defense on their toes right there.
Smart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Chicago leading by 20. Here's Smart. Driving the lane.
Well, Smart is very good at being sudden, at taking off the moment he sees a gap.
Williamson. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, a block like that requires excellent timing, and he had it that time. Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
And stolen by Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
Well, Zion is a magnet for fouls when he's operating in the paint.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either through contact, off balance, on the run, a natural gift for converting around the rim.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, Big Cat saying no way.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And a miss there off the inbound. Now here's Edwards. Towns with it. Now Beal defending. Here's Williamson. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Williamson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
A timely pass to take full advantage of the opening. Great stuff.
Oh, that's blocked.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Inside. Here's Bird. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The throw good. Bird.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
And that's an intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And here's Leonard from 3. Trains the three-pointer.
You set him up more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
It's stolen by Hachimura. And now we've got the intentional foul. And that one falls for Hachimura. No good on the second free throw.
And let's face it, every point matters in this.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me? Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. First free throw is good.
Well, he's a competitive guard who plays with a real edge. Smart helps set the tone for the attitude of this team.
Pass to Bird. Great D that time from Green. Stolen by Bird. Here's Edwards. Oh, man! Wow.
A spectacular finish from Edwards. Once he started driving, he did not hold back.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Bird outside. And it's Bird with the jam.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
And fundamentally, that's not the smartest move in the world. Depending on the situation, that kind of thing can cost you. Got to control your emotion.
And so Chicago takes the... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Pass to Peterson. Back to Wilson. Morant right side. 6 on the shot clock. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. No good from Bird. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Here's Leonard. No good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Well, you talk about a toolsy forward. Caleb Wilson has tremendous upside. The size, the reach, and the agility to make an immediate impact on the game, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Screen by Leonard. And finished off by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here's Morant. Scores off the spin.
Yeah, and Morant just makes it look so easy pulling off a move like that. Unreal.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the right side. From deep, Collins. And Holmgren pulls it down. Pass to Morant. Stolen by Brunson. There's O'Neal with the three. It's hauled in by Bird. Here's Peterson. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Tipped away. Stolen by Wilson. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Clock at 6. Right side, O'Neal. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, sometimes it's just this easy. He gets the ball and fires.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Kept alive. Pass to Holmgren. Out to Morant. The three. And it's Shaq with the rebound. New Orleans trails by 6. Nice move. And Shaq with the slam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, does Chet even have to jump? He's got so much length.
Pass to Hamilton. Launches it. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Virginia Beach up by 4. And don't go... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Virginia Beach.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Well, not only does Peterson have a strong build, he knows how to use it.
Well, calling a player a combo guard can sometimes signify that they're kind of stuck between positions. In the case of Darren Peterson, he possesses the size and skill level to do just about anything you need from the backcourt.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
Holmgren. Count that one. Holmgren's got 6.
And if you want to score in the NBA, it's not easy. You have to make those tough contested shots like that one.
O'Neal, something else inside. Wow.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Morant with it. Brunson picks him up. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on
Here's Brunson. Hasn't made one yet. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Here's Morant. Holmgren up top. He's got 8. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Peterson. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in.
Showing just how dynamic he can be. Once Peterson gets into the lane, you're at his mercy.
To the wing on the left. Morant with it. Brunson picks him up. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. New Orleans trails by 8. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Virginia Beach shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops.
Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years. And coaches rave about his leadership skills.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Here's Morant. Here's Holmgren. Takes the 3. And it's Morant missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Lou. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Virginia Beach lead. The hand on it.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Oh, great production there from Holmgren. I know he's hungry to prove that he can be a reliable producer.
New Orleans getting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
The 3 from Morant. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Virginia Beach leads by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. New Orleans trails by 5. Here's Lou. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lou's got the opening bucket to start the second half for New Orleans. Pass to Jordan. Jordan Jordan gets it to go inside.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking three.
Jordan, oh, wow, Michael Jordan taking flight.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
In the corner, Şengün with it. And Şengün throws it down.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Down low. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got 6 points.
And the explosiveness that Caleb Wilson plays with is something defenses always need to be wary of. When he's in that dunker spot or the roller in the two-man game, you have to have him tagged or he will rise up and punish you.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
Jordan. Michael Jordan, look out below.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Over in the corner, Edwards. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Adebayo. He's got 6. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Şengün's got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Jordan. Oh, man! Wow!
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Basket counts. 10 points for him.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Inside. Here's Wilson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And anytime that Caleb Wilson hits the floor, you expect him to come away with a double-double. He's that much of a force on the floor.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Adebayo. Wilson grabs the board.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got 8.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
Morant outside. In the center of things, Morant.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Here's Lou. Out to the right wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. It's good. This game is all even.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And when we return, we'll get the... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Morant. Pass to Wilson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And this is why you let Wilson do his thing down low. He's effective at getting shots he wants inside.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Brunson scanning the floor. And Brunson throws it down.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
To take the lead. Virginia Beach pulls it in. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Brunson outside. Wilson with the block.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Jordan outside. Now O'Neal. 5 on the clock. O'Neal there for the rebound. Oh, the size and the force of Shaquille O'Neal.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
It took a while, but they've chipped away, and now it's anyone's game.
Set them up so they can knock them down.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. Puts it up from 17. Got it to go.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Jordan! From outside. Rebounded by Towns. To take the lead. Outside, Brunson. Rodman with it. And the rejection by Morant.
Well, that's the kind of energy they want to see from Morant, making an impact with his defense.
Now O'Neal. O'Neal showing no mercy.
Well, those points meant a little bit more.
And so here is New Orleans. A 2-point game. Hamilton left side. And stolen by Jordan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That is his first foul of the game. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. For 3. O'Neal there for the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now Morant. And the layup is off. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. New Orleans making some changes here. Outside Leonard. Now Collins to take the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Holmgren looking around.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Leonard. And get the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now O'Neal. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Leonard hits them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Morant takes off. Now Jordan. Drives to the hoop. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Here's Edwards. Puts it up from 17. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oh, what a finish.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Outside Jordan. And there's the drive. So Virginia Beach picking up the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you later.